I grew up in Dawson, Texas, population 850, and graduated high school in 1996. My grandparents, Louis and Virginia Hixson, built their lives around faith and family. After my grandfather retired from the Navy, they bought a little house on Navarro Mills Lake back in 1971. At first, it was just their weekend place, but in 1982, they sold their Waco home and moved out to the country for good. But life didn't slow them down. In their 60s, they suddenly became full-time parents again when they had to raise their twin grandchildren. Both recently retired, they went back to work, Meemaw waiting tables and Papa mowing cemeteries just to make ends meet. But they never complained. Instead, they poured themselves into family. We started attending First Baptist Church of Dawson together, and I had the privilege of watching my grandparents' lives completely transformed by Christ. Their journey was one of the greatest influences in my own spiritual walk. One of my most cherished memories comes from when I was just 9 years old. Late one night, I crept toward their bedroom door. They didn't know I was listening. I heard my grandfather say to my grandmother that he wanted me and my twin sister Shantae to have lives built upon Christ, and that it needed to start with them. Right there, Papa led them in a prayer. It was the first time they had ever prayed together. As a little boy, I didn't understand everything, but I knew something special was happening in that room. That prayer has echoed in my heart ever since. My grandparents were our biggest cheerleaders. They coached us through life, through every joy and through every trial until God called them home. And all these years later, I still thank God for them every single day, for the foundation they gave me. And that's why I wrote My Grandparents Prayed, to honor them and to honor every Meemaw and Papa, every grandmother and grandfather who fight the battles, who break generational strongholds, who plant shade trees under which they'll never sit, so that the future can be brighter. We are who we are today because they prayed.
I grew up where the windmills touch the sky. Summers smelled like fresh cut grass and Meemaw's apple pie. We spent our evenings playing beneath the country stars. Papa's hands were warm from all the years of working hard. From the porch light glow to the words they'd always say, their voices guide me still through every passing day. Raised in Dawson, back when life was slow and sweet, underneath that Texas heat, running barefoot down the street with a Bible on the table and love that never fades. I'm the man I am today from the way my grandparents prayed. The morning started early with a rooster's morning call. Swimming with all the neighbors, we'd stay till night would fall. Meemaw laying in the sun with the clothes hung on the line. Papa telling stories about a life in days gone by. Raised in Dawson, back when life was slow and sweet, underneath that Texas heat, running barefoot down the street with a Bible on the table and love that never fades. I'm the man I am today from the way my grandparents prayed. The world got bigger when I turned 18, but nothing felt as real as those hometown dreams. I can still see their faces in the rearview mirror's light, and I thank God for them every single night. Raised in Dawson, back when life was slow and sweet, underneath that Texas heat, running barefoot down the street.